Alrighty guys, welcome back to episode number 4 of the Pack and Play series reboot. We got Hazard on the first pack, so let's get straight into it. We get Michael Carrick, we get Kurzawa, and we get one for Nando Quintero in that pack. And we're going to be putting none of them actually into this first squad. We're going to be going with the same team at the end of the last episode. So we've got the Turkish League, French League, Bundesliga and Russian League hybrid. So it's been working pretty well for us, so we're going to continue on with it, and hopefully we can get another win. We only need 1 point to get the Division 9 title, so that is going to be the plan at the start of this episode. But we come up against Tevez, Doumbia and Ibarbo, so that's always going to be tough. And especially when you get Tevez running straight through like this, and he's too quick. He's way too quick, so he makes it 1-0 within 20 minutes. Poor defending. I really struggled to defend in general, but in a more strict sense, I really struggled to defend that pacey attack. And I've watched a lot of Mortician's videos and stuff like that as we see Tevez getting the crossed header in. I watched a lot of Mortician's videos, and he says like all the pacey players just don't have skill and they don't know how to play if they're relying on that, which you can sort of agree with to an extent. As I get red carded there from tackling down, I think it was Tevez. But yeah, I just can't deal with it. I'm not sure why. I've just never been able to deal with it when they're running straight at you. But we do get one back here. Ball played into Yilmaz, a little triple X low cross, and he manages to tow it home at the near post. But then a ball through to Tevez, beautiful take by him, and makes it 3-1. I was actually all over him at this point. I was just struggling to find a way past Buffon in net, and I just couldn't do it. Unfortunately, Jermaine does cut inside that last defender here, have a shot, and puts it past the past the keeper to make it 3-2. But that was going to be the last chance that I got, and in fact, it was Tevez running up the other end. He's going to have another hit and going to make it 4-2 at the end of that game. So a little bit annoying that we couldn't finish off the title straight away. It's going to take us at least one more game. So we're going to open another pack. Hazard on the front again. We get Speroni, we get Pereira from Juventus, and we get Casemiro from Porto. So that's not too bad at all. And we're going to stick with pretty much the same squad, except with Korluka getting sent off. I had to sort of rotate some players. So I just put the bronze centre back and right back Bundesliga 2 players in together, and luckily for me they only had Boni and Rodrigo up front, and Negredo up front, sorry, so not the quickest of strikers, fairly strong but not quite as hard to deal with for me as Ibarbo and all that sort of stuff. And we actually take the lead here with Sahan making it 1-0 with a nice little pass ball into him, and he pretty much just passes it into the back of the net. And they couldn't clear the lines here as well, and Jermaine runs across, somehow holds off the defender. The finesse shot gets saved, but he finishes it off with a sexy diving header to make it 2-0 within 15 minutes. So we're playing pretty well at the start here of this second game, and I really want to close this title out. And now Yilmaz actually gets played through, and no one goes at Yilmaz, so he just like strolls up, nice and slow, makes gets his angle worked out, and finesses it into the far corner. And then Kohadi plays it straight at Yilmaz. I don't think it was actually meant for him. That it actually ends up going to Jermaine, who plays it through to Torvin, who does a nice little finesse shot at the near post to make it 4-0 within 54 minutes. So we're all over this guy at this point. He we actually tried to rule that around that last defender. We probably would have got tackled by the keeper at that point. But we do pick up the penalty, and it is going to be Kohade to take it. See if he can beat Laurie in goal, and he does the little cheeky chip to make it 5-0 in the 63rd minute. So exactly what we needed. We keep marching on here in this game. There's going to be a lot more goals to come in this game. It's actually a big goal fest in this one. Boni actually gets one back here and makes it 5-1. But straight from that kickoff, little Jermaine goes on a run here. This Jermaine is absolutely amazing. He's really underrated, considering he's one of those, those typical starter pack players, those sort of 77 non-rare players that don't really look that great. But his shooting is good, 3-star skills, decent enough pace. You can't go wrong, and he actually managed to finesse it there, making it 6-1. And then Torvin just sort of the skill moves there were really terrible, to be fair. But we actually get taken out by Unkalu. Luckily, we get another penalty, and it's going to be Kohade to step up once more to see if he can put it past Laurie again, and he does. He rockets in the top left-hand corner. He probably thought I was going to go down the middle again, but I did not do that whatsoever. And then Yilmaz going on a nice little run. These little runs with the steps are just so strong. And then a pretty terrible little pass across, but who cares? I was just trying to get wins at that point. And we made it 8-0 with Jermaine, and that is how it ended. We get a big 8-1 victory, and we did get the title with that one, so that's all we needed, so that's good. Mauri Formica and Jose Cañas into the pack, which is not too bad. Mauro we'll probably look at using a little bit later, and this is the next squad. We're going with Casemiro, Lima, and Quintero, getting the Porto contingent in there as well for this next game. We're coming up against Ben Tekers, so he's got what he looks like a road to glory. He's got was it Vargas up top? I'm pretty sure it's Vargas. A couple of Chilean players. I think it's Hernandez. Pablo Hernandez used to play for Swansea in the middle there as well. But we actually make it 1-0 within 7 or 8 minutes or something like that with Molders. And this guy actually rage quits. And I'm just going to let you know, I do actually forget to get an extra pack for the rage quit. What can you do though? We do get the victory at the end of that one. So we are straight into Division 8 and we have one victory at the start of it as well. So that's not too bad at all. Starting off Division 8 with a bang. And yeah, I hope you guys will enjoy this one. We'll come out with episode number 5 very soon. So I've been Vio, and peace.